Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a bunch of websites where you can sell your artwork online. And if that sounds familiar to my channel, that's because I've already posted a volume 1 version of this type of video about a year and a half ago where I talked about a dozen websites where you're able to sell your artwork online. And each of those I had a little bit of experience with. But in this video, we're going to check out another 12 websites where you can sell your art online. Some of them I do have experience with. They're new ones I've joined since I posted that last video. But some other ones are from companies that have reached out to me, having interest in being in that first article. And I thought instead of trying to update that new or that old article, I would just create a new article with different websites for us to look at. And so some of these websites I do have experience with, and I will talk a little bit about that, but some of them I don't have experience with. So if you do have experience with any of these websites that I don't, please comment below your experience to help other artists who are looking at this video know if they should, invest their time and sometimes their money into some of these websites. If you are interested in reading this article instead of just watching it, I have written an article that talks about the same information that I'm going to talk about in this video, and I will link that below in the description. It's just on my website, and I will link each of these websites that I'm going to be talking about in this video below in the description as well, so you can easily go onto them and get all of the information for yourself. So without further ado, let's jump into our first website. All right, we're going to be looking at these websites in alphabetical order. So here is Artfire. Artfire was launched in 2008 by John Jacobs, and its goal is to create a marketplace for crafters and artists and more to come together to one online location. Artfire is similar to Etsy in that it offers similar type of products, and also the fact that you pay per listing. And so here's their homepage here. You can kind of see they got Seller Spotlight, Artfire blog, which is good. You can get some good information there. You can also join Artfire there, but I'm going to go to the top here and you can click on Sell Today. And here you can see, once it loads up here, you can open your shop. This kind of makes it look like Etsy as well. Different things you can sell. You can sell handmade goods, vintage goods, craft supplies. They have good promotional tools. It's a low cost, 23 cents each, or your shop with thousands of items to save more. There's a little support thing that popped up there. And they have a good community as well. So here you can see they have different plans. You can pay $5 a month, $4.95 a month, and 23 cents per listing fee. Listings are active for 2 months or until they sell. And then there's a 12.75% final valuation fee up to 250 listings. So that's for $5 a month. And in comparison to other websites like this, such as Etsy, that is a little bit steep because you can have a standard shop on Etsy for free, have it be 20 cents per listing, and listings are active for 4 months, not 2, and your final valuation fee is usually around 10%, I find. Being from Canada, it might be less being from the US. So this is a little bit more, but on this website, if you pay $20 a month, you can, your valuation fee is dropped to 4.5%. There's no listing fees, no contracts, anything like that. And so if you are selling quite a bit, that's actually a pretty good deal, I find. I don't have any experience with Artfire. It is one of the ones that I have found doing some more research. And it looks like it could be a good place to go. If you wanted to, you could easily spend 20 bucks for a few months and test it out, see if it's good. You could just do the $5 a month for even 3 months and list. You'd be able to list a ton of listings just for 20 bucks and try it out. If any of you have experience with Artfire, I would love to hear your experience with it. It seems like a pretty reputable website and one that people would shop from. So here is Artfire. The second website we're going to look at is Artplode, And here you can see their tagline right at the top here, where galleries, dealers, artists, and the public can buy and sell art with no commission. That sounds pretty awesome if you're an artist. That means that you receive all the profits from a sale of your artwork. However, the catch to that is that to list your artwork is $60 an artwork. The listing does stay up forever until it's either sold or you take it down, but that is $60. Which means that if your artwork is, you're only selling it for $100 or $125, even $150 to $200, I don't know if it would really be worth it to sell your art on this website. Here you can see art under $5,000. So if you're looking to sell your artwork a little more high end, this could be a website to look at. An Artplot assistant here, which is a cool feature that I've looked at, and for a small fee they will help you list your artwork. They will help you price your artwork. They just help you understand more about your artwork in itself so that you can list it in a better way for it to sell. One other thing to note is that no payments are actually done through their website. You have direct contact with the customer and set up a payment method that works for you and your customer. It's kind of an interesting thing. If anybody has experience with Artplot, love to hear about it below in the description. This is just another one that I found doing some research here. All right, here we have Art in Canada. Art in Canada is only available for Canadian artists, as the name says. This one I do have a little bit of experience with. I've been with them for, I'm trying to remember, a year and a half-ish, year maybe. It was established in 1999, and its goal is simply to connect Canadian artists with buyers. And there you can see right there their tagline: marketing artists and art galleries online since 1999. They have a featured artist page on the home page, and that is a thing that you have to pay for. I have had contact a handful of times with Linda, with the owner and operator of this website, and she's always been kind and courteous and willing to help, and it's been a good experience on this website. If we click on Join Us here, it might log me in, we'll see. Nope. So here you can see they present Canada's most talented, emerging, mid-career, and established visual artists in a wide variety of styles. There's a one-time membership fee of $29.95 plus GST. That's in Canadian dollars. This is a Canadian website. And then from there, there technically doesn't have to be more fees. With that $29.95, then you are able to list 20 artworks on their website. They take no commissions, as it says here, as they just put buyers in contact with you, and then you set up the payment contract and transaction with the customer directly. So that means that you get all of the profits from that. You can list an additional 10 artworks for $10 Canadian, and I think you can do that multiple times, so you can list as many artworks as you like, but you're going to have to pay for the space on their website. They also have different advertising plans that range from $10 to $250, and that should help you sell your artwork. So I've been with them for a little bit. I haven't sold artwork that I know of through them. I have gotten traffic to my website from Art in Canada, as people have found my artwork on here and then gone to my website. So as far, there could be some sales that I've made because of Art in Canada, and I'm just not aware of them. But for the one-time fee of $30 to have my artwork listed on here and be a part of this website, I thought it was worth it. So if you're a Canadian artist, you can check this one out. I think it's pretty cool. You can join other artists from Canada. All right, here we have Elephant Stock, and Elephant Stock is one that I found just recently. They reached out to me via email, hoping to be listed in that first article. So I don't really have much experience with them, and I don't have a ton of information on them yet. All I know is that they are a website where they will print your artwork, and they do fine art G-clay prints on, paper or canvas, and they will take care of, the shipping and handling and all that stuff for you. You just list your artwork with them. It seems like it's a place where people can just make their own photo prints as well. And so they have a bunch of different collections. I don't have experience with their artist interface, but if you're looking to sell with them, if you scroll down to the bottom here, it's a little bit hard to find, I found, compared to some other websites. But there is, underneath company, a sell your art. So if you click on that, then it just has this form for you to fill in if you're interested to sell your artwork through them. I have filled this out, but I haven't heard back from them yet, and so I'm still waiting to do that to get some more experience on my end from that. But if any of you have experience selling with elephant stock, I'd be interested to know the exact commission rate that they take. Do they have a base price and you set your profits or a percentage, or do they have that already set for you as some websites do? I'd be interested in knowing that information. But elephant stock is one that you can check out here as well. For the Cottage. For the Cottage is a pretty new platform where you can sell your artwork online, and they specialize in decor for the cottage life. It is free at this time to sell your artwork on For the Cottage, but right now it's only available to Canadian artists. It is a Canadian company, and at first they were open to United States and Canada for artists, but they've got an overwhelming amount of Canadian artists wanting to sell their artwork and products through this website, that they are just focusing on the Canadian artists first, and then later you will be able to join this website if you are an American artist. And so since it specializes in kind of like cottage decor, they're looking for artists and crafters who specialize in that type of work to join their website. You must apply to their website then in order to sell with them, which is kind of nice because they're not just anybody. It's not overloaded with stuff that maybe some spam accounts or not high quality stuff. And then each of the products that you list as well has to be approved by them. I've had personal contact many times with the founder, and he's super awesome. He's easy to work with. If you ever have any concerns, he's always willing to answer questions. There was a couple times where I forgot a detail or two on a couple of my listings, and he emailed me and let me know what I needed to fix, and I could quickly do that. And that's never happened on any other website that I've been a part of. They do take a little bit of a fee. I think it's between 5 and 10% if I remember correctly right now. Let's just click on Become a Vendor here, and it might tell us some of that. Here's just the application process. But when you're listing your artwork with them, they have a full guide to help you step by step if you're unsure of what some of the information needs to be, which is super helpful. They use the same kind of interface as my website, and so I was already familiar with it, which was nice. But some of it can get a little bit complicated. And when you put the price of whatever object, product, or painting, whatever you're listing on there, then it tells you what your profit's going to be. So if you have cottage design stuff, and you're Canadian right now, or American maybe in a few months from now or later this year, then I would definitely check out For the Cottage. Here we have Printful, and Printful is a platform that's similar to websites such as Redbubble and Society6, where you sell your artwork and designs on a variety of products, and these products range from prints and wall decor to apparel, furniture, accessories, and so much more. It's free to set up a shop with them and free to list your products. So here you can see print on demand, personal custom orders, warehousing, and fulfillment. They have a little bit more options than some of these other print on demand websites. Here you can see the different products that I was kind of talking about there. That's just, normal for every website like this. They take care of the shipping and handling, which is nice. You just upload your artwork or designs. The nice thing that I do like about them that I've never seen before, maybe I just haven't looked for it in the other websites, but they integrate with these e-commerce platforms and marketplaces. And what that means is if you have an Etsy shop or Shopify, WooCommerce on your personal website, then you can use those already listed products and just shift them over to this website as well, so you don't have to go through that whole process of creating those products again, which would save you a lot of time and hassle. So that's a pretty cool feature. They have different manufacturing locations around the world, as you can see here, and that just ensures that when a customer orders something, that they're able to get that product as soon as possible, instead of just having everything created, for example, in Los Angeles, and then having to ship it all the way over to Barcelona. They have a location already there. So that's pretty cool. I don't have any experience with Printful as of yet, but it is one that I am planning to look into a little bit more. So if you're planning to check out Printful, then you can log in here and start selling your artwork through them. Here we have Requiren. Requiren is a website not where you list your artwork for sale, but it's a website where artists can get commissioned by customers to complete artworks for them. And so you are able to list or put up pictures of your artworks to give a sample of your work, but you won't necessarily be selling already made artworks through this website. We're just going to click on the how it works here to show you a little bit of what it's like. Basically, a customer will come on and start a request saying they would like a specific type of painting, whether that be a portrait of people, pets, landscapes, house portraits, abstracts, vehicles. There's so many more. And that request will then be sent to different artists who do those types of subjects. The artists will then submit a proposal to the customer, and the customer will then choose which artist they would like to complete their commission. The customer will then be able to look at your portfolio to see what type of artworks you've done. You can share with them your website or your Instagram or whatever to take a look at as well. As the artist, you will give them a price range and a timeline of when it will be completed, and then the customer decides who they would like to finish their painting. I'm going to go down here to artist login. That gives us a little bit more info about the artist's work here. So you can create your own profile, and that's where you'll put in what type of subjects you mainly work with, where you're from, how long your processing time would be, and that kind of basic information that will help their algorithm here send you requests from potential customers. Low industry fee, 5%, so you get 95%, which is really good. A 5% commission fee is not very much, so that's really good. One thing, I've been a part of Requiren for a little bit. I've written an article for them for their website, and that's kind of how I got started with them. That was a little over a year ago, I believe. If you want to join in as an artist, though, to apply, you must meet these 3 requirements. So a minimum of 5 years experience as an artist. You must have completed at least 10 commissions online. Available locations, there's a whole list there. If you're not from one of those countries, I apologize that you won't be able to join this website. And they're reliable. You must be filling your commissions if you receive them. The benefits here, pretty straightforward. initially when I started on Require, and I had my profile list as receiving requests from basically any subject. And I noticed that the majority of the requests were either for people portraits or pet portraits. There were a few landscapes mixed in with that, but the majority were portraits. And so if you're a portrait artist and you enjoy doing commission work and you have the experience needed to apply for Require, then I would suggest applying and working with this website. Because a lot of people request portraits and a lot of people really like portraits, and this would be a great website for that. If you do other types of subjects though, I would definitely still consider it, as you can still easily get requests for different types of artworks. So check out Require and sign up to get some good commission work from it. Store Envy is an online platform on which you can create your own shop to sell your items. These items can range from art, which is most likely why you're here, but you can sell clothing, accessories, tech stuff, health, beauty, and more as well. And its goal is to allow emerging brands and creators to express themselves by not only selling their products, but by telling their story along with those products. And so if we scroll down on this main page here, you can see some of the stuff that people are selling. Fashion tie clip, a mug, looks like a desk calendar there, a knife block, so it is a wide variety of stuff. When you create your shop, your products will be listed in their marketplace as well as in your own little shop or website. If we go down to here to open a store, so it's free, custom online store, and social marketplace, which is great. You upload your products, 2 great ways to sell, and be awesome. I'm gonna scroll down here a bit. Customizable online store. You can get your own domain name, set up a store within 5 minutes. Accept payments from all major credit cards and PayPal, which is always nice. And here is probably what we're interested in. How much does it cost? You can have a free account, access to their marketplace, up to 1,000 products, and info on cart abandonments. For $15 a month, you get added onto that another 1,000 products, social media blasts, super discounts, custom domain, which is kind of nice. And then for $30 a month, you get automated discounts and 5,000 products. If you want to read more about those plans, you can read that there. Or if you are interested in starting a shop, you can open one up there. Just fill that in, just like most websites are. I don't have any experience with Store Envy, but if you do, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. It seems similar to other websites that we've looked at. I like websites that sell more than just art, because then maybe people coming in to look at clothing or, I don't know, kid stuff or music can stumble upon your art by chance. And it just is another way for people to see your artwork. So that is Store Envy. Here we have TeePublic. TeePublic is another print-on-demand platform similar to Redbubble or Printful or Society6. They claim to be the world's largest marketplace for independent creators. I don't know if that's true or not. They were started in 2013, so I guess 8 years ago. Now it's 2021. They support artists, designers, YouTubers, podcasters, and more. So though the name is TeePublic, you can, if we scroll down to the bottom here, you can put your artwork on all these different products, as you see here: t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, phone cases, wall art, notebooks, pillows, similar to all the different print-on-demand services that you've seen from other websites. I received an email from them, I think back in the spring of last year, and they were interested in selling my artwork on their products. And seeing their name, I just thought they were more about the apparel, and my artwork's not really for that kind of design, and so I politely turned them down. But they assured me afterwards that they sell on all types of products. I still haven't set up a shop with them just because I've been busy doing other things, but it could be worth looking into. If you're interested, you can just click easily on Designer Setup. And similar to the other websites, how it works, there you upload the designs, they take care of production, shipping and handling, all that stuff. But unlike a few other print-on-demand websites, TeePublic sets the prices for your products and the amount you earn per sale. I don't know if that, oh yeah, here it is right here. So regular price, classic t-shirt is $20, you earn $4. If it's on sale, $13, you earn $2. It's a little frustrating because there are a lot of other websites where you get to set your profits above and beyond their base price. So say their base price is $16 for a shirt. You could say, okay, I want to make $5 a t-shirt, so let's make it $21 for the regular price. You can't do that on TeePublic, which makes it a little bit restricting. And that is one reason I kind of have stayed away from it, because I don't see it worth it in my eyes when I can make more money from my prints elsewhere. So you can consider that though. I don't have experience with it since I haven't created a shop with them. If you do have experience with TeePublic, maybe you have really good experience, maybe you've made a lot of money off it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Maybe that fixed price point is actually a good thing and it drives more customers, so in the end you're making more of a profit off of it. Yeah, so if you have experience with TeePublic, please let me know. Otherwise, it seems like an upstanding website. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that you can't set your own profits on it. Threadless is also a print-on-demand type platform that was opened in Chicago in the year 2000, so it's coming up here 21 years old. This makes it one of the more established websites of this kind. It started as just a t-shirt company, but now you can sell your art and designs on a ton of different things. Here's just a look. Face masks, men's and women's clothing, kids and baby stuff, headwear, accessories, art, home decor, and gift cards. So a little bit less than some of the other print-on-demand websites, but still plenty of products to put your art or designs onto. It's free to set up or upload your artwork to it. There you go, for free. Create hundreds of print-on-demand products. You set your own prices with their easy to use pricing tool, or you can let Threadless do it for you. But it's nice to have that option to be able to set your own prices on the products that you're selling, unlike the last TeePublic that we just looked at, where they set those prices for you. You can switch a setting on your shop that allows Threadless to manage your profits and also run the sales on your products when they think it'll improve your profits. So that's what this, or let Threadless do it for you, is. I have been a part of Threadless for, I can't remember, a year and a half maybe. I only have a couple of my artworks listed with them, and I've yet to sell something on it. However, I put zero effort into my shop on Threadless and zero into marketing. I don't do anything. I just threw up a couple of things just to get a feel for their uploading process, to see how simple their system was. It's pretty straightforward. Here you go. Here they have their base cost of their different products, and then you get to set your profit there. And if you want to start selling, then you just give them your email, and then you go through a similar registration process like the rest. So if you're into the print-on-demand websites, this is another one that you can check out. I like it that you can set your own profits, and I think it could be one that is worth checking out. UGallery was founded in 2006 by Alex Farkas. It's considered to be an online art gallery. So not just a marketplace where people are selling their art, like Etsy could be, or a print-on-demand site like Redbubble, but an actual a virtual art gallery. And so this means that they pick and choose every artist and every artwork that they display on their website, so that customers, they get more of a curated experience while visiting the online gallery here. So not everyone can sell on uGallery, but if you apply and are accepted to sell through them, then that means that they probably think your artwork is going to sell, at least sell to the customers that they give to. So you can see the different types of artwork they have here, just a general for people who are coming onto the website looking to buy a piece of art. It's a pretty basic website, which is kind of nice. And here you can see exhibit at uGallery. We represent the nation's top emerging and mid-career artists. So let's click on that here. So they have a whole frequently asked question page to see if it is something for you, because they do require a little bit more from you. You're being technically you're being represented by a gallery. You must have at least 10 digital images of your artwork that you're planning to submit. Have an artist statement. Complete the application in one sitting. Have your PayPal details on hand, because they charge a $5 application fee via PayPal to ensure that the applicants are serious. So that keeps away the spamming, people who aren't actually serious about trying to present their art. And then they ask, just don't email your website or additional images. They'll ask if they want more. So $5 application fee is not too bad. The commission fee for selling your artwork through them is 50%. So it's 50-50. So if you sell a piece of art for $1,000, you get $500 and they get $500. That is quite high compared to websites that I've been reviewing. That might be one of the highest, actually. Art Finder is pretty high as well, 33 to 40% depending. However, it is meant to be an art gallery, and I know from what I've heard, I currently don't have any representations with a gallery, but from what I've heard, a lot of them can be 50% commissions through professional galleries. So that's not a strange number to see. And if you're selling consistently through uGallery, it could obviously turn to be very worth it. I think if you're creating large-scale works or works that are higher priced, that's definitely something to take into consideration with uGallery. And sometimes I know artists will adjust their prices when there's such a high commission fee. That's when they start charging more for their artwork. So I don't have any experience with uGallery. It is one that I'm looking at maybe applying to. They accept international artists. You just need to be prepared to ship your artworks internationally if you're from a different place, and be comfortable with that. If any of you do have experience with uGallery, I'd love to hear about it below. It seems like a great place where you can be represented by almost like an official gallery, right? If we go to the About page, it talks about the team and the director, and they're here to help the art world. And so yeah, take a look at uGallery and see what you think of it. And lastly, we have Zazzle. Zazzle was founded in 2005 with the goal to help designers reach their potential. They boast a lot of numbers on their About page, but you can check that out on your own and decipher all of those numbers on your own. This platform also is similar to other websites like Society6 and Redbubble and TeePublic, where you create the art and then sell it on a variety of products. So leggings, yoga mats, t-shirts, water bottles, socks, hats. They have wall art as well, don't worry. There's a base price that Zazzle sells the products for, and then you set your profit percentage above and beyond that price. Like I've talked about before, that's a great feature. If you're looking to sell on here, you can just click on these lines here, and you can see the different products that they sell their stuff on, a ton of stuff. People can go on and create their own stuff with their own images, which is kind of cool. You don't have to necessarily be a producer. But if you want to sell your designs, you can click Sell on Zazzle, and you can become a Zazzle designer by monetizing your content. And so it's similar to the other websites. Pretty easy to set up your shop. I have a little bit of experience with Zazzle, but like Threadless, I just threw up a couple of my designs and I've done zero promoting or zero extra work, and so I haven't made any sales. But I just wanted to see what their uploading process was like and see how their pages are. I find their dashboard and interface a little more difficult and unorganized though than other websites that I've used. It's just things are a little bit more scattered compared to other ones. Things weren't quite as easy to find. And so you can take that into consideration though. But if you're finding success on Zazzle, then you can easily figure out their design platform and figure that out on your own. In my opinion, selling artwork online is a must for any emerging or self-taught artist, as it allows you to reach countless people from across the globe that otherwise wouldn't have a chance of seeing your art. So here are these 12 websites that we looked at today. Each of them are different in their own aspect, depending on what you're looking for specifically as an artist. There are many print-on-demand websites that we looked at. There's some more professional galleries like uGallery. I looked at a few specific to Canadian artists today. And so take a look through these ones. Let me know if you have experience or questions with these ones. You can always send me an email or comment below. Again, if you want to read this article, I will link my written article to this in the description below, as well as all the links to all of these websites in the description below. And make sure you check out the volume 1 version of this article, just where to sell your art online, as I look at 12 other websites where you're able to sell your artwork. And thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next video about selling artwork online, and we'll see you next time on Brian Sloan Artist.